All right, a little nightcap tonight. Coming out, checking on the geese. No, I'm just kidding. Making sure they're not eating too much of the grass. But we had some neighbors years ago say, you know, you should shoot all those geese. Get them out of here. But, you know, we like the geese. They land on that pond over there. It's just kind of cool having them around. We don't mind them. And we enjoy them. So anyway, that's all that matters. Let's see where this path takes us, right? You always got to follow a path, and if there's no path, you got to create one. But anyway, I'm gonna go check the cattle. They were here 2 days ago, so, and left a little behind. These tracks, unfortunately, are here. I wish they weren't, but they're here because we were dragging a manure spreader through here for the last basically week before it broke. Before an old piece of farm equipment broke, we were driving it through here. But how nice is this? If I just shut up for a minute, it's pretty nice. Take it all in. All right, so we'll head on over to the other pasture. They were just here on this one yesterday, so you can again see we left a decent amount behind for this time of year. Shadows. But still a couple weeds out there. There's a patty that's being broken down. So, you know, one thing about sort of this country living thing and being out here is that it can get very busy. Most people think it's just relaxation. We have customers come to the farm all the time and they say, wow, you guys must be so relaxed being here. But, you know, when you run a farm and a business that's associated with the farm, you know, you have to make the time to enjoy the farm, and you have to make the time to enjoy the animals. Like, you know, we have to make it a priority to get out here with the animals every day. We do, but it's not something that would happen if we didn't build it into our schedule, believe it or not. Just working on getting orders out and working with customers and working with the butcher. All of that, putting routes together to deliver shares, meat shares for people that are buying quarters, halves, and wholes. All of that takes time. Then knowing what your stock is, you know, how many pigs do we have? How many cows do we have? You know, how many chickens do we have? Where are they at in the development cycle? Who's gonna give birth to a litter of piglets? Which cows are due to give birth, right? So there's all these things that you have to consider. Then you have maintenance, right? You got the maintenance component of your property. You gotta clean your house. You gotta do the normal things that people that don't live on farms also have to do. So when you put all that together, you just have a lot of stuff to do. Whoops, almost hit that hot wire right there. But you know, it's important to know that for anybody, whatever you do in life, you gotta get out, right? You gotta break out of the monotony of it. If you have a job that's intense, that's great, but make sure you step away and make the time to step away and unplug, and it's really powerful. So that's what we like about the farm, is when we get out and spend time with the animals, everything sort of disappears, right? You forget about all the BS and all the garbage that we can all focus on, and you come out here and you relax with the animals. And the other thing you do out here, you know, for us, is we look at the animals and say, okay, you know, who needs what? Who needs some attention? Who, you know, right there, you can see them licking that mineral block. You know, and you start to just think about what everybody needs out here too. So you got to be careful. There's coming out here and enjoying it, and then there's coming out here and controlling your mind and making sure you're not drifting into all the things that you have to do. I know all of us that are these type A people that want to get everything done in a day, we have to be careful, because that side of us can sometimes dominate us, and it's not good. So you got to make time to get out and enjoy what's right in front of you. I mean, there was a point last year where we were just so consumed. It was just Lauren and I. We didn't have any help. We didn't have Kathy helping us, and we didn't have Renee. And there was a point even too, you know, before we had Jimmy and before we had Charles helping us drive, where we were doing everything, driving the orders, raising the animals, feeding the animals. You know, Freddie wasn't here yet, and we were doing everything. And it was like, oh my gosh, can we do this? Is this something that we can do? I'm not sure that we can do this. There were those nights. And then the next order comes in and you're like, okay, I think we can do this. And then the next order comes in and we're like, okay, we have to do this, right? Our customers are depending on us to do this. So we just keep going and we just keep pushing forward here on this, and the journey gets better and better as we go. And we're learning as we go. There's mistakes that we make. There's a lot of mistakes that we make as we do this, right? From the farming side of things, and we learn quickly. And then there's, you know, the mistakes that sometimes you make on the business side of things. And the one thing that we always said was, listen, outside of animals first, you got to be honest with your customers, right? If you screw up, admit to the screw up. Just admit to the screw up. Hey, I screwed up. I made a mistake, but I'm not going to make the same mistake again. And, you know, if we could correct it, we will, and we do our best to do that. And I hope all our customers know that we're in the service business of providing great farm to table meals and meats, most importantly, to our customers. That is the number one commitment, and getting people away from buying from the grocery store and going the traditional route where the meat is garbage, absolute garbage. Big facility meat, big processing house meat, feedlot meat is garbage. So every day that we come out here, it's the commitment to say, hey, how do we get more customers and more people to eat off the land and really enjoy what great land can produce in terms of quality of animal and therefore quality of great meat. So that's what we're committed to, and every day we do our best to do that, to satisfy the customer and satisfy the needs of the animal. And at times we get in trouble because we sacrifice our own needs, right? Sometimes we don't get to the gym as much as we would want to, right? Or we don't go for that morning walk 7 days a week or 6 days a week. It ends up being 4 or 5. Or you're exhausted and you're like, okay, I gotta go see my man Charlie Aiello in Whitney Point at Aiellos restaurant because we gotta eat and we need a quick meal and we can't cook home tonight. By the way, if you ever come to our farm, make sure you stop by Charlie Aiello's restaurant, Aiellos in Whitney Point. He's one of our good friends, and they do a great job over there. But you know, so there's sacrifice in everything that you do if you want to be great at it and you want to do it well. And for us at this point in our life, we're sacrificing some things in order to deliver on a mission. And the mission is to provide farm to table meats and high quality meats to customers in really I want to say around the country, although we do ship orders to California, to New Mexico. We've been to New Mexico. The majority of our orders come from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania. We've had some Massachusetts and Florida. That's where the majority of our orders come from. We've had some Virginia, some Maryland sprinkled in. We've had a South Carolina, a North Carolina. So it's cool. It's cool to see these boxes going all over the place and our meats going all over the place. We have a half cow going out to my friend, former Yankees pitcher Tanyan Sturts, heading out to South Florida next week. That's going to be cool, getting him a half cow for him and his buddies to split. So again, all good stuff. And this experience for us, it just keeps opening up. And every day we work it and we work hard at it, it just gets better for us and it gets better for our customers. And again, really, really cool, really important. And again, I guess a couple lessons are: take time for yourself. To do anything great, you have to sacrifice and find a cause or something bigger than yourself. And it's amazing the energy that you get that comes from that. So Anyway, that's what I got tonight. We have some hay being delivered. I don't know if you can, well, with the sun, you can't see the big white truck up there, but we got 55 bales arriving tonight. Ken's dropping those off. John Livingston's gonna be here wrapping them for us. So it's a good night. We're excited for it. And thank you all who have reached out with hay or hay opportunities. We're grateful for that. And if anybody in this area has any fenced land that they want to put some cattle on, let us know. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna tap out. My phone is ringing. Lauren's calling me, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Again, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and give us a share, and always give us some comments if you can. We love hearing from you. So anyway, have a great night or a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. See ya.